It is September 1st. It is opening day of bear season here in Minnesota. Me and Brennan just got up here to camp. We just set the gazelle tent up, and we got another tent here for just storing some stuff, keep it in the shade. Our original plan was to actually stay at our buddy Reed and Rocco's camp here, but we got a bait like 300-400 yards from the shack there, and the Mancl cameras have been showing a pretty good bear hitting it the last week and a half. So we kind of wanted to keep a low profile. Last time we were in here bear hunting 5 years ago, we felt like maybe staying there kind of hindered our success right away. So we actually brought the tents up, and we're just camping up here a couple miles from where we're hunting. So we just got everything kind of situated here. We're gonna head back into bear camp, run baits, and then it is almost noon right now. Our plan is to try and get in the stand by about 3:30. The one top bear we've been after, he showed up last night on camera, was in the bait for like 3 hours. Came back this morning around first light, about 6:30, and then had some more cell camera pictures of him around 9:30. So we know he's not far away. I think we got a pretty good wind to hunt him tonight, and I think we're just gonna try and commit to hunting that bear. We got 6 days to hunt up here, so hopefully we can run into him eventually. One spot down, going to hit up bait number 2, and then we're gonna go, before we hunt tonight, bait the 3rd spot, come out, and then we will get ready and come back into it. But we got a couple hours we gotta get going. Chuck this one pretty good. About 14. A little high. Put her about 2 inches low. We'll be good to go. We just got set up here for the afternoon. It's 20 minutes to 4 right now. This was the last bait that we ended up baiting here. We had a bear in here at 6 o'clock this morning. The second to last bait that we baited, we left there at about 5 minutes to 2, and about 20 minutes later there was a bear on the bait. Pretty good bear, actually. He fed there for about 10 minutes and left, but the one that we're after here tonight, it looks like on the cameras is a bigger boar. So we're gonna try and hunt this one, I think, the next few days and see what happens. But pretty pumped. Wasn't planning on starting the year in Minnesota, but I'm glad to be chasing bears. And I can't wait. It's been about 5 years since we've been up here bear hunting at the shack. It's really been about 10 years or so, 9-10 years since I've bear hunted myself, so it's pretty exciting. Something a little bit different to kick the year off. Welcome back to another segment of First Light in the Field. It's our first day here in Minnesota, and decided to go with the Ultra Wick short sleeve tee today in the field. We got quite a range of temperatures. It's been pretty warm and humid when we came in to hunt today, so temps are probably in the 70s. It's going to dip down tonight, but I decided to go with the Wick tee tonight because it's going to help prevent me sweating a lot on the way in and out of here, and it just helps with keeping my body temperature regulated. All the Wick tees are infused with 37.5 technology, which helps mitigate odor and keep you in the field and comfortable. This Wick tee is made out of 150 grams of arrow wool, and it's just a perfect piece for hunting the early seasons, for a wide range of temperatures, and you can also use it as an excellent base layer. But we're gonna get back to the action. First day in Minnesota. Here we go. Been a pretty slow night. We did have one of the bears on another bait that we baited today. He hit the bait again tonight, which kind of gave us some high hopes that something would come in here early this afternoon, but no signs of our bear yet. We heard a shot here a few minutes ago, straight north of us, about 3/4 of a mile, so hopefully that's not the bear we're after. We're gonna sit tight here, wait the rest of the evening out, and if we don't have any luck here the rest of the night, we'll get back to camp and probably fire up the stove and put a big supper in our belly. I'm sure we're both pretty hungry. We've been kind of on the go all day long, so a good meal and a good night's sleep, we'll be in good shape for tomorrow.
What's on tap?
Chiang Mai coconut curry with beef.
Chiang Mai what?
Chiang Mai. Isn't that Chiang?
Yeah, sure.
Chiang Mai coconut curry with beef. 13 grams of protein. We got a couple Veni Polish sausages and a few red potatoes. There's broccoli in there too. That is gonna be good.
how to get into this sausage. Other than bite it. It's gonna be hot as shit. That's hot.
I slept pretty good last night. I just had the worst dreams ever. I'm being chased by something all night long.
Bears?
Not bears, just bad people. It was like a video game. You're being chased and then you get killed and then you just start over again. They keep chasing you. That's what I dealt with all night.
Behind the scenes at bear camp.
Just editing shows.
What episode are you on?
I don't even know.
14, 15, 16.
We're on episode 14.
Everyone thinks it's all fun and games out here. What you don't see is Mike in the truck editing episodes in his underwear.
For 5 hours. And then go and sit in a tree.
Time is it? 11?
It's 11:17, so we should probably, in an hour, a little over an hour, kind of start getting out of my long johns and getting stuff ready to go bait bears.
Back to the bait line.
Yeah. We had a bear hit last night. Well, the bear that we're after was in all night. And he was in this morning again at like 8:30, something like that. So he's kind of done the same thing the last 2 mornings. We're going to go bait the spot we call Bird Dog. It's actually where Brendan killed his bear back in 2015. We got a good bear hitting there. He came in right after we baited it yesterday. Came in again last night. We had a smaller bear on the bait there last night after dark, and then he came in. We only got a couple pictures of him. They were kind of blurry. It was pretty foggy out last night and a lot of dew. But he came in, got a couple pictures of him in the middle of the night. Nothing's been back in there since then. So we're going to go freshen that spot up and kind of see what they do after we bait that spot. The last 2 times we've baited it now, there's been a bear in within the hour of us putting bait out. So if they do it again, we might have to get creative on calling up Rocco or hiring a kid from town to drop us off. These kind of turned into, I think, all-time bait gloves. You got a good stick to them. last night. We went to freshen the baits today. We only had 2 baits to freshen up. The one that's probably called Bird Dog. We had a couple bears in there last night during shooting light and throughout the night. And this spot, we actually came in here about a half hour, 45 minutes ago, baited it, hit the bucket on the way out, and got dressed and slipped back in quiet. This bear was in here, and I think it was like 8:30 this morning was the last time he was in here. So about an hour sooner than he was yesterday morning when he came in. Hopefully that means he'll get up an hour or so sooner tonight. We're losing light here pretty fast. It's been another slow night here in Minnesota. This rain moved in here about 45 minutes ago. And it's just been kind of a slow rain, nothing too intense. But between that and the wind, I think it's kind of got probably these bears a little bit shut down tonight. We did have one bear hit the bait over by Bird Dog. I guess he didn't hit the bait, he came in by it. He just got one picture of him and he looks like he walked on, but we're probably going to lose shooting light here 10-15 minutes sooner than last night with this overcast weather. So we're going to hang tight here, wait it out, but the way it's looking, there's a chance that we will be back in the stand tomorrow. Back in business. Alright, we're gonna give Scuba Steve a call. He's gonna be our bear drop off guy tomorrow. Supposedly he's half in the bag. Hello?
Oh,
Hi, is this Steve?
yes.
Hi Steve, my name is Mike. I'm a buddy of Reed Lally's.
Yep.
How you doing?
We're eating dinner, but doing good.
Yeah. We're
How about you?
we're fighting off the rain here right now. But
Not bad.
yeah, it ain't too bad out right now, just a little bit of drizzle. But Reed said that you might be able to help us out tomorrow with dropping us off at a bear bait.
I'll do the best I can and you know.
What's that?
I'll do the best I can.
Oh, you'll do the best you can. Awesome. Well, we greatly appreciate it if you're not too busy. That would help us out a lot.
What time?
Probably, let's say 1 o'clock.
In the morning?
No, afternoon.
No. I was right. You think in the morning. I'm like, I'm in.
No, we don't want to. We're not bear hunting that early. So
Okay.
yeah, that if that works for you, that'd be awesome.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow then.
All right. Give me a heads up.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Bye. He was definitely half in the bag. I thought I packed hot dogs for supper tonight. Unfortunately, it was 2 packs of beef sticks. So we're doing boiled beef sticks instead of hot dogs. Pretty good.
Dress for success.
I got no one to impress but the bears. Let's go get some food. I'm hungry. I'm waiting for you to get up all frickin' morning.
I've been up. I've been working.
Yeah, so have I. I want some breakfast.
All right, let's go. Heading town, closest decent-sized town with a good store is like 30-minute drive. We gotta go get some more liquid stink, some bear grease, if you will, because we're running out. But then we're gonna hurry back, go bait the spot we've been hunting, and our third bait finally got hit last night. First time, been running these baits since August 13th. Today is September 3rd, and it got hit for the first time last night. We were pretty much giving up on it. And then, of course, a jumbo bear hits it last night, which is a good thing. Now we got all 3 baits getting hit, and all by good bears. So we are gonna bait those 2 spots, and then we're meeting up with Steve, and he's gonna drop us off, go in with us, bang on the buckets on the way in, wait for us to get set up in the tree, and then he's gonna walk out banging on the buckets and leave.
We just finished up running baits here by bear camp. Got all dressed up here, shot the bull, and we're going to meet Steve for the first time. Steve's our drop-off guy tonight. Well, we're trying a new spot tonight, Bird Dog. Bear's been in there quite a bit, and quite a bit during the daylight, so we're hoping he does the same thing tonight. We're just gonna go in there, beat the barrel on the way in, and have Steve beat it on the way out, and hopefully about a half hour later, our bear comes in.
Just in case, you never know.
We just got set up here. It's a little after 1:30. Steve dropped us off. We kind of had a little bit of fiasco in the tree, getting stuff set up. My fault. I forgot the straps to the sticks. So luckily Steve came to the rescue. He had a couple ratchet straps in the vehicle. He ran back quick and grabbed for us. So we got up in here safely. But we finally got set up. This spot's a lot nicer visibility than where we've been hunting the last couple nights, so I'm already pumped for that. We should be able to see something coming from a ways away. bears came in right around 6 o'clock. The last 2 nights. And then he's come back later, right before dark. So, we got about an hour. And then I think we're gonna be on pins and needles kind of the rest of the night here. Night, night, Yogi Kite. I freaking pinwheeled him. I was waiting for him to open that leg for the longest time. That was such a stressful half hour. hour ago, Brennan caught sight of a bear about 75 yards down the trail that we walked in on. And all we could see is little bits and pieces of him coming in. He got to about 50 yards and he stopped and he was smelling for the longest time. I thought he was going to come right in on the trail. And for some reason he just circled back around and we kind of lost sight of him. Brendan actually, like a couple minutes after that, said he heard a twig snap in the woods to the north here. I hung my bow up and I was kind of down in the dumps. I thought that he maybe smelled us or something and wandered off. And I was just sitting here probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes later. All of a sudden I look and he's coming right straight at us through. There's a little bit of a trail that comes north from the bait. And he was coming right in on it. Did not expect him to come that way because all the pictures we've been getting of this bear, he's been coming right down the trail we walk in on. I'm shaking so freaking bad right now. Oh my God. You know, I put in for this tag this year. Not really even, I was really wanting to hunt whitetails this year. I really wanted to hunt opener out by the cabin in North Dakota. Just was a goal of mine to get on some good whitetails this year. And just for the hell of it, I put in for the tag. And most of the summer, when I found out I drew, honestly wasn't even too pumped up for this hunt. I was just totally in the mindset of wanting to get in hunting whitetails. But I tell you what, when you have that happen, it is an addiction. And I can see why people want to do this every year. I'm slowly not shaking anymore.
I'm still pretty wound up.
Oh man. And mate, that right there just makes you want to do it again. I mean, you can go days without sitting in a tree, and then when that happens, it's just freaking nuts. There's blood everywhere. Schwacker definitely did the job. There's a pile of blood here. We got him. He only went 15 yards, if that. It's our third day here in Minnesota. We decided to come into a new spot here tonight. We've had a couple bears hitting this bait just recently, within the last few days, and they've been all daylight. We were hunting another big bear the last 2 nights, just to the west here, a couple miles. And we were playing cat and mouse with him. He'd come in just after dark, and in the mornings, just wasn't coming in at night. So we decided to switch it up tonight, came into here. The weather finally cleared out the last hour, and the wind died down, and it was just perfect conditions. And sure enough, this guy came in. He took his sweet time, was pretty weary the whole way in, but he put on one heck of a show. And as you can see, put a good shot on him. Schwacker did all the work, and he only went 15, 20 yards and piled up here in the bush. So we are gonna get him out of here and celebrate. But I gotta thank our buddy Reed, his dad Rock, and Steve, 2 Steves. Steve that dropped us off tonight, and then Steve who owns the property that we've been hunting on up here. We couldn't make this possible without them guys. And we're more than thankful for them to open their place up to us and have a place to come up here and bear hunt. This is just awesome. Couldn't have did it without you, man.
You did it
Hey.
yourself.
No.
Partners and friends. Hell yeah.